Hey guys, Susie here, and today's video is gonna be about acne and how to kick its ass. So, acne is something that I've had to deal with myself personally. It runs in my family, and a lot of people in my family, as well as my friends, have had to deal with it. Even though it looks like I have like really perfect, flawless skin, it's really not this flawless. For one, I am wearing makeup right now. I'm not wearing like, you know, crazy caked on makeup, but I am definitely wearing it, so you can't really see a lot of the like red spots and splotchiness that I do have on my skin. But we all don't have perfect skin. Not everybody has that, like, you know, perfect holly berry skin that we all kind of wish we had. I did kind of had to deal with acne a lot in my lifetime, mostly when I was in like I'd probably say like upper elementary through middle school and a little bit of high school as well, probably up until I was about 19 years old. And even kind of past that, I still kind of had a little bit of the acne issue going on. And so I've kind of had a lot of experience with trying out a lot of different products and trying out a lot of different things for acne to see which products worked best for me. So I'm going to kind of show you 5 tips that I would recommend and I think you should try out. Let's get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is having a really good cleanser. And for me personally, I found that using cleansers that had both, and I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce this right, benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, I think that's how you pronounce it. So a really good one that I've been using lately is the Clearasil Daily Face Wash, and this has 2% salicylic acid. Now, however, there has been other ones that I've tried. I did like, there's a Acne Advantage one by Clean and Clear, which I also really liked, and I really recommend that one. If you really have a like serious problem with acne, then you may want to go for like the higher percentage of salicylic acid, like 10%, I think is the most you can get in like a drugstore kind of cleanser. So if you have a real problem, I would recommend going for the 10%. If you just have like a little bit here and there, a 2% kind would be probably just as good. The reason why salicylic acid is really good for acne is because it kind of helps to like break down the bacteria and unclog the pores in your face so that you can remove them out of your pores and kind of get your face really nice and clean and ready for the rest of your acne treatment. I've used some of the Neutrogena ones, and I gotta say, I'm not very big fans of them. They actually seem like they're just a little too gentle for me. So if you have just like very, very, very mild acne, and I'm talking like a pimple maybe once a month, that's definitely something that you would want to use. However, if you've got more like breaking out going on, I technically tend to get them like right in the T-zone area and also some on my cheeks right here. And lately I've been getting like way over here in the corners for some reason, but I don't really recommend, for me personally, the Neutrogena products unless you go for like their higher potency, like the ones specifically designed for acne. Those are kind of good, but I still kind of tend to stay away from Neutrogena. If you can afford it, Proactive definitely is a good option. However, not all of us can afford it, so for me, those are like the best ones that I've been able to find. As always, make sure that you moisturize really well after using a high potency salicylic acid or any other kind of face wash or face tonic, because it will dry out your skin really bad, which can actually help lead to even more acne. Tip number 2 is, once washing your face, make sure that whatever moisturizer, whatever makeup, whatever face cream, whatever kind of products you are applying to your face are non-comedogenic. And by that I mean you will be able to see on the package that the product is non-comedogenic. So like on this clear Cetaphil moisturizer here, you can see that it says non-comedogenic, and it also will have non-greasy, fragrance-free, whatever. This is a really, really good facial moisturizer. A lot of people recommend this for acne, so you definitely want to moisturize your face as soon as you wash it because the salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide will definitely dry out your skin, so you have to keep it moisturized. If you're using like foundations, moisturizers, things like that, they should all say the same: non-comedogenic, non-greasy. You just definitely want to go for products that are non-comedogenic. This means they will not clog your pores. They don't have any kind of oils or greasiness that are going to clog your pores and help to create more acne on your face. As well, another really good option is also using mineral makeup, but make sure that if you are using mineral makeup that you are using a trusted product that you know is made from mineral makeup and it's not just saying mineral makeup on the label. Bare Minerals is a really good one. There's also a few other ones by like a lot of different high-end brands that you can use. I know that I used to have one by MAC. It was a foundation and the powder, the mineralized, and it was really good. Whenever I used it, I did not break out. I didn't have any kind of breakouts going on my face, and it didn't feel greasy. It stayed on my face, but it didn't feel like it just soaked in and created any kind of greasy mess. Also, if you have a really, really bad problem with oiliness, another good option is to go get some of those little towelettes, little face wipes that they sell in the store. You can find them in the makeup aisle. You can get them at different kinds of department stores. They're just called like oil blotting little towelettes. You can get them so many different places. And a really good thing is when you do feel like you're starting to get some oiliness and stuff going on, do not apply more makeup over it because you're just going to be caking that grease onto your face. Just actually get one of those little towelettes. You can keep them in your purse, take them out, go to the bathroom, just pat a little bit where you feel like you've got some oiliness going on, and it'll help actually sink that oiliness off of your face into the towelette, and that way you can just throw it away, and if you need it later you can get out another one and reuse it, but just do not go over that with more makeup trying to get it less shiny and stuff, because you're actually just going to end up caking it all on there. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you are removing your makeup at night. Now, I know that I am guilty of this. I don't always, every single time, remove my makeup at night, though I should, but I don't. And if you need to use, you can use a good makeup remover. You can get them pretty much at any store. They make generic brands, they make high-end brands, they make just all different kinds. Either use this if you're in a rush, you're just trying to get it off your face really quick, you're really tired, whatever. But if you have the time, go for a full-out face wash. Get out the soap, get out your daily face wash, whatever. Wash your face, get all the makeup off your face, because sleeping in your makeup is actually going to just keep that greasiness, the oils, and everything, the dyes, fragrances onto your face. And when you're sleeping, it's actually going to end up sinking into your pores and creating more acne on your face. So definitely wash your face before going to bed. And tip number 4 is definitely exfoliate your face. This is very, very important in the wintertime, because wintertime is when we get the most dry skin. You'll feel your skin starting to tighten up in the wintertime. It's starting to flake. It's maybe starting to kind of get a little bit rough and blotchy. So exfoliating is really important. You can either buy, like I've got, and I've talked about it millions of times, some little exfoliating beads. These are from Mark, or you can just buy like a face wash or scrub, or just any kind of face product that might already have like beads in it for exfoliating. This is really good, really important. That way you can go ahead and get those dead skin cells off of your face so that they don't end up clogging up your pores, keeping any kind of oil and dirt in your skin. And it's just really important. These are so affordable. I got these for like about $8 or $9, so you can find these on the Mark website, or just like as I said, you can go to the store. If you're buying like a face wash, they usually come with, like, it'll tell you exfoliating beads inside already. That way you can go ahead and exfoliate your face while you're cleansing your face, and this will definitely help to remove a lot of those dead skin cells. So tip number 5 is pretty much just dealing with the acne after you've already applied all your treatments. One thing would be to use a benzoyl peroxide paste if you can find one. Clearasil makes one, Clean and Clear makes one. You can find like Walmart brands of one, things that you can just apply to that pimple before going to bed or before putting your makeup on or whatever. That'll just kind of help keep your makeup and everything, create a barrier between all the things that are going on outside of your face and whatever is going on within the pore. So I would go ahead and get some kind of benzoyl peroxide paste, just pat a little bit on there. And if you can't go out and buy a benzoyl peroxide paste, if you, for instance, are really limited on money, or you just don't have any at the time, another really good option is to use toothpaste. Yes, toothpaste. And I don't mean the gel kind, like the kind that looks clear and see-through and sparkly little green bits in it. I mean the actual like white, solid white toothpaste, like just regular plain old school toothpaste. And just take a little bit of that, dab it right onto that pimple, and you'll see overnight it actually dries up the pimple, it dries up that area right around the pimple, and it'll actually help reduce it in size so that the next morning it's definitely not like a big old clunker on your face, it's just a little tiny maybe. Another thing, if you want to help reduce a pimple in size, is to actually just get a little bit of ice, put it in like a little Ziploc baggie, wrap it up in a little thin towel, and just apply that, compress it right against the pimple or acne right in your face, and it'll kind of help to lower it in size, get rid of a lot of the redness if you've got a lot of redness going on with it, and it'll actually help it reduce in size so that it'll be a little bit less noticeable. Most importantly, do not pop the pimple before applying any kind of products or anything. You're actually going to just end up creating a lot of acne scars. I know because I personally am guilty of doing this. I have popped pimples before in the past, and after I take all my makeup off, I can still see like a little brown or red dot from where I had acne, like acne scars from where I've popped my pimples. So definitely do not do that. I'm just going to mention this. These are just a few things that I want to mention just to kind of help you deal with your acne. They're just natural things that you can find around the house to use if you can't afford to go out and buy a lot of acne products. One is of course the toothpaste, as I mentioned. This will make a great little paste to apply onto the acne or pimple before you go to bed, before you put your makeup on, so that kind of helps it reduce it in size. Clove oil is another natural, really good solution that you can use to cleanse your face with or to apply to the acne. That will help dry it up and kind of help heal that skin. And last but not least, a really good thing is to do some at-home do-it-yourself acne masks. I'm actually going to probably do some videos on these sometime this week. I don't know, my next day off, because I do these quite a lot. One is an oatmeal mask, which is super easy. All you need to do is just get a little bit of oatmeal, pour it in a little container, and probably put about an even amount of water. You want it to create kind of a little bit of a paste, not exactly really pasty, but just kind of enough to where you can put it onto your face and just kind of let it sit on your face for about 10 or 15 minutes. Once it dries, go ahead and rinse off your face, and you'll notice that it's really, really soft. Another really good mask is a green tea mask, and this is also very simple. Just start out by making some green tea, brewing it, letting it sit in the cup for a little bit to steep. Once your green tea is ready, just pour a little bit of plain sugar, the white granulated sugar, pour it in a little container, put a little bit of tea in, and just a little squeeze of honey. It doesn't have to be like any kind of exact measurements. Stir it up a little till you kind of make a little bit of a paste, and apply this to your skin whenever you are in the shower, washing your face. Spread it in. This sugar will kind of help to exfoliate your skin and remove a lot of dead skin cells. And so once you let it kind of sit on your face for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, you can probably go ahead and rinse it off, and you'll notice your face is so super soft. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. I tried to kind of compress all the different tips that I had for you guys in this video. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. And I'm going to be doing some of these at-home masks probably in my next video, so stay tuned. That way you can try these out, and they work for people that don't have acne as well. I mean, you know, you always want to moisturize, exfoliate, keep your skin looking pretty, and you can always make these masks at home, so it's a lot cheaper than having to go out to the store and buy expensive facial cleansers. So I hope you guys will watch some of those whenever I get them up, hopefully this week sometime, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!